Knoxville caught on fire. Heard some good news. I talked to Kyle Larson this morning about him. Thoughts and prayers. We're thinking about you, buddy. Heal up.
39 laps to go here in Sonoma, and this battle for third has been a good one. Mike McDowell in that yellow Mustang trying to catch and pass. Joey Logano catching him's one thing, passing another. One more try. Dive bomb here. Might get it done this time.
I didn't know he was going to get it slowed down right there, but he did. Looked like it slid the back just a little bit. He has been working Joey Logano over the last 5 or 6 laps, just trying to get the right position and finally gets it done.
Talked to him before this race, and you can just see the confidence. I mean, he was literally grinning. Could not wait to get in that race car.
Here's Christopher Bell, Larry Mack. Let's get to Regan first.
Mike has been struggling with rear grip all day long, and this may have been a little bit of change of strategy plan, a little early for his stop right here. 4 tires for Christopher.
All right, Larry Mack, what about pit stop strategy from here on out?
Yeah, Mike, we went back racing with 57 to go. If you split that out, that's pitting with about 30 to go, which would be lap 80. But remember what happened when that last caution came out. It benefited cars that had pitted early. I'm probably in the next 3 to 4 laps, I'm going to go ahead and make that green flag pit stop, and in a perfect world, get that caution and get that track position. I don't want to wait all the way to 30 to go at lap 80.
Nope, there's Alex Bowman, the Ally Cam on board his car. He just made his pit stop, as did Christopher Bell.
It seems like today's day and age, I mean, if you're going to get that magical, caution that Larry just spoke of, it's going to be because of a mistake on pit road, exactly like we saw with the 38 car.
Yeah, and Larry said the magic word. It's like, one thing if you're going to win these races, sometimes you got to get just a little bit like we saw with Kyle Busch earlier, being in the right position. And for Michael McDowell, I think they're going to have to take a little bit of a chance here to try to leapfrog ahead of him.
William Byron, a good break to get some track position with that 24 car with the previous caution. The car right now is just too loose to the right-handers for him.
Larson's in.
Luck is
Denny
when
Hamlin
preparation meets an opportunity.
Yes. Right, Larry.
Well, here comes the opportunities. Jay.
Denny Hamlin in as well as Kyle Larson, 4 tires, just trying to get more grip. That's what all these drivers want right now. Low air pressure for Denny Hamlin.
So I guess, Larry, this 3-stop strategy, it'll still leave you a set of stickers if we get a late caution.
And that's all the crew chiefs I spoke with yesterday and last night. Yeah, they really were thinking about 4 stops, but it saves you no set of stickers because we get a caution there with about 10 or 15 laps to go. You want a set of sticker tires laying there to be able to utilize.
Do you see that becoming a play, though, Larry? I heard you say that right there. I just don't know. Let's go to Regan first.
Well, with the 22 of Joey Logano has been battling loose all day long. Better this run. They're making good adjustments on it, but he still needs more with that car. Jamie?
Ross Chastain in the 1 car making his way down pit road to his pit crew. Remember that caution came out before when he was on pit road. They had already pitted, got all that track position. Car's pretty good, just getting a little bit loose, but pretty much happy with it. Didn't have the best qualifying ever, but to see if they can stay up front and utilize this track position.
There's your Xfinity winner yesterday, Eric Almirola. In his service, he's been hugging right around the top 20 today. Truex 3 seconds on Kyle Busch now.
Yeah, and Mike, looking at the lap times, those guys, Kyle Busch, Mike McDowell, Chris Buescher, they're going to have to get on a little bit of a different strategy than Martin Truex Jr. because based on pace, they will not outrun him today.
I'm surprised Buescher didn't come in with Logano. They were racing almost side by side together for third. Logano pitted. Buescher stayed out. So here's Truex, the leader pit.
So worst case scenario for the 8 or the 34 because he got on pit road before them.
Regan?
Well, the 8 car, Kyle Busch pitting also this time right now. The 8 car comes in good for 3 laps, and then it starts to lose grip as he runs. And the 19 of leader Martin Truex, he has been very pleased on the radio the whole time, and that's what we're about.
He didn't necessarily, he came with him. We were talking about Kyle Busch there. The 8 car came with Truex. What a huge advantage that caution was for guys like Kyle Busch.
Put him right into the game. Fords out front. McDowell and Busher trying to stretch out this run on this set of tires. Jamie.
A.J. Allmendinger, the 2 wins he has in Cup, both came on road courses. Car's been pretty good. Of course, another one of those drivers calling for rear grip. Just do whatever you can to help me out. He was also frustrated on the radio there. Gave up some position before he was called into pit road.
Larry, what do you think the game plan is here for McDowell?
Well, they got to, 2 things can happen here, Mike. You've got to get on pit road now, or they may be thinking about trying to run it long and hopefully catch a caution. And if we go a whole lot of laps, catch a caution, not only are they going to pit, probably everybody that's made these green flag pit stops are going to pit because they'll have another lap on their tires. And that's the only way this would work out for them. If they don't get the pit road, there they are. They had to.
Yeah, to get they were going to have to stretch it way too far. I thought that was in the danger zone.
All right, let's start with Regan.
17 to Chris Buescher right now. He's got good lateral, or excuse me, he needs some more lateral grip with that car, especially on the left sides of the car. And the 34 of Michael McDowell, this was an audible. They were not going to pit initially this soon, but when everybody else did, they got on the radio about 3 quarters ago, said we have to right now, just a little bit more for the right-handers.
Chase Elliott cycles to the lead. Remember, this is the first road course that Chase has raced this year.
Yeah, and Mike, listening to Michael McDowell's strategy there, making that audible, he'll lose 2 to 3 seconds to those guys, Truex and Kyle Busch, that pitted that lap before. That's going to put them in now. Look, he's going to be in this group of cars, which is going to hurt his lap times even more. He's going to have to fight to get in front of Chastain and Eric Jones right here. Let's say he's got a great run on the exit there.
Look out. Traffic jam.
But that worked out well for McDowell because 1 second later, and he's behind all 5 of those cars, he might spend the next 6 laps trying to get by them.
3 wide into turn 4, and they come out. 34 laps to go in Sonoma. Chase Elliott in the lead from Kevin Harvick, Ty Gibbs, Tyler Reddick, and Daniel Suarez.
Trilogy for COPD.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel.
You don't have to take COPD sitting
It's a
down.
new dawn, it's a new day.
It's time to make a stand.
And I'm feeling good.
Start a new day with Trilogy. No once-daily COPD medicine has the power to treat COPD in as many ways as Trilogy. With 3 medicines and 1 inhaler, Trilogy makes breathing easier for a full 24 hours, improves lung function, and helps prevent future flare-ups. Trilogy won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Do not take Trilogy more than prescribed. Trilogy may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Tell your doctor if broken breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or high pain occur. Take a stand and start a new day with Trilogy. Ask your doctor about once daily Trilogy and save at Trilogy.com.
75 years around this epic track. But we've never stopped moving forward. Wherever we go in the next 75, we're all better off with an ally.
Your house is lovely.
Thank you. I need to introduce you to someone. He was telling me how Geico makes it easy to save on homeowners insurance, so I was thinking...
Well, hello, old friend.
So you have met?
Years ago, we both had big dreams about saving people money on their homeowners insurance.
Yeah, just look at us now.
Your house is lovely.
Yeah, I just said that.
Okay, nobody heard you.
Okay.
I did hear you.
Geico makes it easy to save on homeowners insurance.
Just between us, you know what's better than mopping? At the end of a long day, it's the last thing I want to do. Well, I switched to Super Wet Jet, and it's awesome. It's an all-in-one, so it's ready to go when I am. The cleaning solution actually breaks down dirt and grime. And the pad absorbs it deep inside, so it prevents streaks and heaves better than my old mop. Plus, it's safe to use on all my floors, even wood. Super Wet Jet, so worth it. Best decision ever. You'll love it, or your money back.
hours of aerial coverage provided by Goodyear, powering every mile and every moment on NASCAR's road to victory. Goodyear, more driven. So at the front of the field, Chase Elliott, in his first road course appearance of the season, he was recovering from a snowboarding accident when we ran at Circuit of the Americas in Texas, and was unable to compete there. So first road race for a car who's had so much success on these road courses.
Yeah, and Mike, we talked about it. The 19 car is the fastest car. They'll have to do something different in order to outrun him, and Alan Gustafson's doing that right now.
Right along with Kevin Harvick in second place. Same conversation as Chase Elliott. Trying to give Luck a chance to operate. Let's gamble. Cards are on the table.
Tyler Reddick in third.
Yeah, Tyler Reddick, I mean, one of the best road racers in this series. This has been a struggle for him, though. But like Clint said, going to try to get themselves a little bit lucky and get in position to go on this race.
Martin Truex in fourth. First car on fresh tires.
And this is the guy they're all trying to jockey around for position, trying to do something to offset them on strategy. Martin Truex, fastest car here today.
And action on pit road. Here comes Chase Elliott and Kevin Harvick. Excuse me.
Kevin Harvick in the 4-car struggled with drive early on in the race. This particular run, though, just losing the rear tires too much, too loose with the back of the car sliding around everywhere. Jamie?
Chase Elliott led 4 laps there, but had to bring it down. It's a good thing as he pulls it into the pit box. 4 tires and an air pressure adjustment. They're pretty happy with this car today.
He said his car's tired now. He likes that better. But one thing about being a little bit tired at this track, and Kevin Harvick said it in our pre-race show, it's a little bit more forgiving. If you're loose, it's hard to control what you have. You typically have a little bit of better drive off. We really focus on that the whole race long. So being just going to the tight side is not a bad thing.
So the lead cycles back to Martin Truex, who pitted at lap 75 5 laps ago. The 2 cars that are out there on worn tires in the top 10 are Tyler Reddick in second and Bubba Wallace in 8th. The teammates at Team 2311 have not been to pit road since lap 51.
And Mike, they're running 3 seconds a lap slower than Martin Truex Jr. is right now. So not only does he have the track position and the tires, I mean, the lap time is just not even close right now between those guys.
And also Adam Suarez, who we're showing last stop at 23. Place battle led by Joey Logano. And Suarez finally makes his appearance on pit road. Larry Mack.
Yeah, what I was going to say about Tyler Reddick, the only way this would work is if we go another 5 or 6 laps and they decided, you know what, this is not working, so they did hit pit road, as Daniel Suarez and Bubba Wallace did too.
So, but for Ryan Blaney, who had a penalty earlier, got lapped down early. Everybody has made this pit stop.
At 17 to Chris Buescher, it just seems like every road race we go to, not flashy, right? Really quiet, but just top 10 you to death. There at the end, puts himself in a good position. You see the inside of Ross Chastain right there, moves up to the top 6.
In particular, this week, he's really good at Sonoma. We talk about the experience, taking care of the tires, managing these tires, not abusing them, forward drive up through the S's like this. Really good. Really good.
29 to go. Martin Truex, 3.8 seconds up on Kyle Busch. Now he'll take you folks side by side once more.
I watched my first race yesterday.
You're on the team, kid. It's orientation day.
Hey, new guy. Let's get you up to speed.
Lunchtime.
Your workspace is ready. Looks like you got a corner office.
Requires something greater. So yeah, let's go places.
Get 2 entrees
can and appetizer for $25 now with steak. Much has changed over our 75 years, but the thing that never does, the anticipation, the holding of breath until that first green flag drops and the crazy journey begins all over again. You can say 75 years from now, we may not recognize much at all, but one thing will never change, that feeling you get when the race begins again. Get your tickets now at PoconoRaceway.com.
Yeah, we love our house, but the cost of homeownership has been a struggle. Utility prices rising. Sweetie, can you practice that somewhere else? Anyway, like I was saying, it's getting harder and harder to make ends meet. And hi? You mind?
Well, on the bright side, new customers who bundle and save with Progressive save over 20% on average.
Sorry, we let them practice here on Thursdays. Sounding good, friends?
The best thing about treasure hunting is I'm getting to do what I love with my family.
I treasure you, bro. It's not what you find, it's who you're with. Couldn't agree more.
I found treasure.
Drug Family Treasure, a new season on Fox Nation.
Hey, sweetie, bring me that treasure.
Here is where it must be left on the trail. And now is where the future is written. In the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series.
27 laps to go. Martin Truex looking for his fourth Sonoma win. Trying to drive away from Kyle Busch, Mike McDowell, Joey Logano, the rest of this field. Here's your Progressive Race Summary. Truex been out front for 29 laps. Denny Hamlin's led 33, 5 different leaders, 7 lead changes, and still 34 of the 36 drivers are on the lead lap. Hamlin and Kyle Busch both the stages today. No stage breaks in road racing anymore. And we've had some interesting difference of strategies among the top drivers.
You really, all right, let's talk about it. What shook it up? It was that caution. I mean, who was the big winners? It was the 8, Kyle Busch. It was the 22, Logano, 1 of Chastain, 24, Byron. Big winner from that caution. All right, where did that come from? It was at the expense of Denny Hamlin, Kyle Larson, and Chase Elliott. They were the big losers of that. Hey, think about this. Kyle Busch was running 15, took him right to the lead. Chastain, 12. He went right back in there, capitalized on it. 17th for Logano and 19th for Byron. That's a big change of events for those cars.
Yep. A huge swing. And here's a look at some of the contenders and how things have moved up and down. Note Christopher Bell, +3 after his pit stop. Note Denny Hamlin, -3, as Clint pointed out. Kyle Larson, -4.
Yeah, I mean, Denny Hamlin, he was running right there, led a lot early, was running second, had a bad pit stop, and the double whammy came with the pit stop, or excuse me, the caution that did him.
Yeah, when he had the bad pit stop, the next 10 laps of his race just kind of crumbled. He lost a lot of positions when he got back in traffic, and we talk about it all the time. Some guys, Truex was fine in traffic. I mean, he was able to maneuver his way through. Hamlin did not have a good restart and then lost his spot.
When it rains, it pours.
Well, it's been a different race, and the main reason, as you look at our Fox race tracker in the upper left of your screen, is just that. One caution flag all day. And that is it. That has changed things up. So Larry Mack, let's say we get a caution with 20 laps or 15 laps to go. You got 34 cars on the lead lap. Do you want track position, or do you want that set of tires that's sitting in the box?
Yes.
Depends on where you're at.
But I'm going to tell you, if we get a caution, who really could be in the catbird seat could be someone like Chase Elliott or Kevin Harvick that waited and made that pit stop. They'll have less laps on their tires. But I do think the caveat, Mike, is exactly what you said. 34 drivers on the lead lap. You know, no matter what, there's going to be some guys in the middle of this pack that's going to swing for the fence and stay out. Should we get that caution?
So question, you cannot make them passes very easily on that race
suspension doesn't fall in the next 4 or 5 laps, I don't think he's able to stay out. I think you can have max 8 to 10 laps on your tires to be able to maintain that position.
June 24th, the CONCACAF Gold Cup kicks off on FS1. Check out the U.S. men's national team as they look to defend their crown in an opening match against Jamaica. It all starts June 24th on FS1.
You see, you guys keep talking about this caution. I mean, you pointed it out. It was one caution. It wasn't on the racetrack. It was a tire getting loose. That's why I go back to my credit one once to watch Martin Truex. I'm on board of that 19 all day long. We're going to win this race.
I think I'm with him.
I don't think so.
I just point out the obvious there. I think that was my guy.
Martin Truex broke a 54-race winless streak at Dover this year in May on Fox. He's been just a little indeterminate about his future. Does he want to keep racing beyond this year? If he's having a good time and winning races, he says, yeah.
Oh, he seems way happier this year, Mike. And I mean, even before he got that win, it seems like he's enjoying life a little bit more. And those wins, that's just a bonus.
Oh, this right here, this is the carrot dangling that Joe Gibbs and company, everybody involved wants to see. Put that cat up front, let him go win. He ain't getting out of that seat, no way. Why would you?
Dover into that long drought. 54 races. He pretty well dominated there. You know, but that's been Martin Truex's MO. If he wins, he wins when he's been strong all day. He doesn't sneak up and surprise you.
Love him. He's the most boring winner I've ever watched in my life. He just comes out and stays about a half a track ahead of everybody and goes ahead and wins the race.
Younger brother Ryan won.
That's a big weekend.
Yeah.
Truex family in Denver.
Dominant.
So Chris Buescher moves up a spot on Joey Logano. Behind Michael McDowell, who's running third, right where he finished here last year.
It's so funny going over with both of those boys, Lynn and Martin, the dad, he was there. Buddy, when I saw him, I bet he was a good shape, right? He looked like he'd been celebrating a little bit. I don't blame him a bit. That's a big, proud Papa day.
Think about that, though. You're a dad now. There's no better moment than to be proud of your kid playing sports. My kid races cars. I know. I mean, you about that. When your kids winning at the top level in the same weekend at what you call your home racetrack, that's a special weekend.
It's called taking all their money.
Looks like Chris Buescher is closing on Michael McDowell, who is 6.9 off the lead. Martin Truex, your leader, with 22 to go. We'll go side by side.
When I started as a stunt driver, I had to create my own path. So I got in my Ford and I got to work. Literally every moment of the day, I just trained. And now I can confidently say that I'm one of the top drivers in this industry.
Get crafts, sporting goods, restaurants, and the future of NASCAR all from your neighborhood. DoorDash.
Home internet, what a pain in the hey neighbor.
Try T-Mobile, it sets up so fast.
It's like Wi-Fi that runs on 5G. Home internet from T-Mobile. Wait till you see. Tell me more, tell me more.
One cord's all that you need.
Tell me more, tell me more. With your serious speed.
So yeah, USAA, they always have my back.
USAA? You were in the military?
Oh no, I wasn't, but my grandpa was. He joined USAA, passed membership to my mom, then to me.
There's other ways to get in?
Yeah. My neighbor Ron, he's in because his wife served. Even little Luna, once she's born, her dad served.
So all this time I could have had USAA insurance.
And banking.
Where's my phone? Over there.
USAA for the military community and their families.
Wendy's Strawberry Frosty is back for the summer, so Tyler's been spending a lot of Frosty time outside.
Ooh. What?
Bro, you look like a strawberry.
It'll even out.
Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's. Now open late.
Fox Monday, summer's outrageous new competition series.
I look like gay Buzz Lightyear.
Sounds the alarm.
Your water supply has already run out.
Because when the going gets tough,
We have no running water.
We need to drink water. It's getting real.
Mars sucks. It's every celebrity not for themselves.
I don't hear anything.
Maybe because you don't got the things in your ear. We all did.
I am tradition, passed down from the families that race to the ones that watch us every weekend.
20 laps to go in Sonoma, and we'll shed a small tear for 20 laps to go in the NASCAR on Fox season. 16 races complete. The next 20 will be on NBC and their family of networks. 2 weeks from today, June 25th at Nashville. Wish them a lot of luck with a lot of great storylines we can hand over to carry through the rest of the season.
Well, a storyline. I can't say it. Denny Hamlin's down on front. Yes, it is. Unbelievable.
Can't stand that
I didn't see what
motherfucker.
happened. I looked up. I was talking to you, Mike.
Peace out, Denny.
Hamlin's backwards.
bitch.
Just spun right at start finish.
Yeah, but that you see the toe links broke on the back of that car.
I don't know about everybody at home, Clip. You just gave me a heart attack.
Man, I'll tell you what. I couldn't believe it. I had Mike crying up here.
My Lord.
Off the air, and I see Hamlin crying on the front stretch. Let's see what happens. See, he's already up against it. That kind of takes me back to turn 11. See the skin on the tires? I think he may hit those tires off of 11, maybe.
Or you're going to have contact maybe on the exit of 4.
We're going to see. There's going to be more to this story.
Coming off turn 12, he got up into the wall. A lot of damage to that right rear quarter panel. And then he spins into the inside there.
The way that car and it was bent on that right rear, it takes me back to those tires in turn 11. Did he get into the tires and bend that toe link?
Yeah, he's definitely had contact with something, and when it breaks that toe link, it actually, the rear of the car, you see, it starts steering the front of the car, and you're just along for the ride.
Good, he's out.
He'll try to wheel around under caution.
Well, there's one thing I can guarantee. This changes the game for this race. What do we do here, Larry?
Well, I think there's no question. We're going to go back racing probably with about 50 or 60 laps to go. You look at Matrix Jr. 16 laps on his tires. Even Chase Elliott, 10 to 11 laps. I think you're right.
Y'all like Denny Hamlin. Sorry about your bad luck,
too
folks.
far to go to the checker track. Everybody's got a set of sticker tires.
I'll tell you who's not coming. Michael McDowell. They have played contrary strategy all year long trying to get a win. Do they dare risk it?
No, I think you have to pit if you want to win the race. You can't hang on with that. Truex has been the best car. You got to pit. He's got to hope Truex has an issue on pit road. Maybe shuffles him to the back and then he can race Kyle Busch for the win. But I think you've got to come to pit road.
I agree, but I think this isn't giving Luck a chance to operate. All right, let's think about it. Chase Elliott. There's no way they think they have to win. What do you have to do? You need, if you're going to stay out, you got to have enough of the cars behind you, a buffer, if you will, between the guys that don't.
But unfortunately for Chase Elliott, I think the caution came 3 or 4 laps too late. We talked about he needed that caution to fall between 5 and 8 laps in order to stay out. I think that's going to be a struggle, guys.
If you do stay out, the only thing that can help you is cautions.
So Hamlin makes his way to pit road, where hopefully they can replace that toe link and fix any other damage. Everybody's coming around up at turn number 7 and headed for pit road. Before they get there, we'll remind you that coming up next on Fox is week 9 of the USFL. Now in the North Division, if the Philadelphia Stars beat the New Jersey Generals today, they clinch a spot in the playoffs. But if New Jersey wins, then all 3 other teams will still have a path to clinch next week. So a lot at stake here. Tune in next on Fox. Here's some Martin Truex radio.
Hey guys, I'm on. Stay out.
That's the leader.
I'll be the first to tell you, when you got 33 drivers on the lead lap, there's going to be a handful that's going to stay in. Absolutely. That's all you're
You look for the opportunities. You look for people. I like what your head was at. And Mike Joy, when you said McDowell, I look at Chase Elliott that's in a must-win situation. There's other guys out there. You need 10, you need 12 cars to be a buffer. Look at Truex thinking about it. What's he going to do? Still time, still time. We're pitting.
All the top 10 in order.
There's Chase Elliott staying out.
Kyle Busch continues to lose grip as he runs with that car. Same problem that he has been fighting all day long in that 8 car. The 19 of Martin Truex, they said that they felt like those 6 or 7 cars would stay out. Made the decision a little bit tougher, but it was easy when they got to the top of the S's. They said, hey, no complaints on the car. And the 34 of Michael McDowell is too loose for the S's going left and right now.
Ross Chastain hits from the 6th spot, says he just doesn't fire up as well as the cars around him, and he's still on the loose side, but it's certainly not terrible for the one he's still got a shot.
Well, here's who did not pit. Well, first, here is your race-off pit road sponsored by Ram. Truex and Busch. The first one's off. Chris Buescher gets 1, so does Logano, Chastain, Larson, and Allmendinger. Chase Elliott stays out. So does Tyler Reddick and Ryan Blaney.
About to be down and dirty, folks.
5-hour energy. Think of it as 5-second coffee. Or when you wake up too late to make it. Or you don't have time to wait in line for it. Or you're just too busy for a coffee break. 5-hour energy. The 5-second coffee.
Meet Ultimate Hybrid. Advanced ceramic and wax technology. The best of both worlds, but better. Only from Mothers.
Spring is in the air, and you know what that means. With Fox Sports, there is no off-season.
That was unreal.
And you can see it all on Fox FS1 and the Fox Sports app.
It doesn't get more exciting than that.
All you need is a pay TV subscription. Go to foxsports.com/go watch today, and you won't miss a minute of the action. On any channel, all year long.
If you're a former or active coal miner who's worked or is currently working in an environment exposing you to potential breathing hazards, schedule your test for the Black Lung Clinic at WVU Medicine Reynolds Memorial Hospital today. Call 304-843-3307 to stop black lung from stealing your time.
From the first fish you ever caught to those great family weekends at the lake, there are a lot of different times of your life. And with the longest lasting vehicles, your Toyota will be right there with you. Like the rugged Toyota Tacoma. The best-selling truck in its class for the past 18 years also has the best resale value. Now, during Toyota's Time of Your Life event, you can get any new Tacoma with low 3.99 APR financing, plus 2 years no-cost maintenance. Toyota. Let's go places.
Are you unemployed, laid off, or looking to grow? Ohio means jobs may be able to help. WIOA funding is available for those who are eligible for training in an in-demand occupation. So now you may be asking yourself, what kind of jobs are available? How long is the training? How much can I expect to earn? These are all good questions, and we're here to help you in the process. Visit omj16.com to learn more about WIOA funding and to contact your local county to find out how you can grow in 2023.
Attention all active and former coal miners. If you worked or are currently working in an environment that exposes you to potential breathing hazards, a screening for respiratory health problems is recommended. Call WVU Medicine Reynolds Memorial Hospital at 304-843-3307 to schedule a screening today.
I have made it to downtown Winchester. What makes this connection between the track and the town so special?
Oh boy, let me tell you about Winchester. It combines everything that makes our sport so good.
It attracted all these major names.
My favorite racetrack.
This place has been around over 100 years.
It's brought a lot of notoriety to Winchester. I know there's a lot of opportunities for the community to connect with the Speedway.
Well, I want to go to work. You got something for me?
I do.
That's what makes this place so special, right? Is the history, and when they are renovating it right now, they haven't forgotten about the history.
Just because we're in a small town doesn't mean we can't have a big impact.
Rush to revival.
Y'all don't forget to sub, the like button, share with your friends and family.
6 p.m. Eastern Time on FS1. Down there.
Definitely hit the subscribe button.
Well, we found out what happened to Denny Hamlin, and it was the inside wall at turn number 12.
Good.
That's the
Put
third car
pictures up.
line here.
Yeah, he's following along right behind William Byron, just turned it in too sharp. Nails the inside wall, shoots him right out into the outside. When he hits his outside wall, that's what broke the toe link with the right rear. I've seen that happen before. Man, it really unraveled out from underneath them. Starts with a pit stop, then an untimely caution. Caught him off guard. Now we're pretty much on the truck headed to the house.
The damaged vehicle policy clock's going to expire on him. Here is the choose.
Bubba Wallace needs a break.
Coming just after turn 9. And then they'll head for the Geico restart zone and get this race restarted. Now, Michael McDowell
Rocky Road,
Whitehouse. But they lost the right front lug nut. Came off, rolled away. They had to go for a spare on McDowell. Here's his radio.
Come on, Chase Elliott.
Now it's the driver.
Boy coming back from suspension. They're going to win this race.
That's right.
Those guys, they're bummed out. That's a hard one to swallow.
You know, guys, we talked about if you
Too bad, sucker.
Blaney really hadn't had a great car today. He's been behind, but he only has 7 green flag laps on his tires. He's in the best position of the guys that did stay out.
Chase Elliott has 12 laps on his. Tyler Reddick has 11.
All right, let's talk about it. Elliott and Reddick. I mean, this is going to be short-lived. You're sitting up, my friend. You need a caution quick.
Through the Geico restart zone, and we're back to green.
Let's go, Elliott.
15 to go. Like the call, though. You have to win. Let's go for it. Put the cards on the table.
Well, the one thing we've seen of the drivers that had tires on, Clint, those first couple of laps is where it's really magnified, where you see that is the most of an advantage.
What I want to see, don't let Truex get to that inside. He's already the inside of Reddick. Try to hold them up. They're trying to run it high. Truex the inside of Reddick.
Truex has got to go home, and so is Kyle Busch. 19.
Yeah, you did a good job.
Oh, look at him going to the inside.
Gotta go, can't wait.
Gotta go, can't wait, boy.
That he's going to have any chance of being able to race him.
Truex did a great job of making quick time.
Yeah, that's what Kyle Busch wants to see here is Chase Elliott be able to hold up on the Truex for a couple of laps to let him close that gap back down. He was able to get by Tyler Reddick, but it took him a little bit longer than he wanted.
Truex won't quite catch him here at turn 11. Might have to wait for turn 7. Or will he wait?
Oh, he's definitely going to have to wait.
The thing is, on those new tires, there's just such an advantage on the acceleration off the corner. You see him roll in on him. Right now, if I'm Truex, I'm going to patiently wait until I get off the exit of turn 4, do that pass into turn 7. And Chase Elliott knows it's coming, and there's nothing he can do. This isn't a track that he can block on. He just has to try to run the best course he can and hope that he gets a good exit off.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, he knows that what he can do is try to be good, where you know Truex going to try to set you up. Unfortunately, it's right here.
Your left.
You're just even.
Truex back to the lead. Kyle Busch closes up on the lead duo. But won't get
Let's
a
go,
chance
Chase.
Yeah, Kyle Busch is going to have to capitalize when they get to turn 11 this lap if he's going to have any chance of catching Truex. You know that the 19th have the best car right here. He's going to try to stay as tight as he can to Chase Elliott as they enter the turn 9 right here. Now they make this turn right for turn 10, and he'll probably try to get to the inside of Chase and into it.
I'm telling you, though, this is a great call. Alan Gustafson, that's a great call. He might lose one more spot here, but there's still a big gap right here. This is a game changer. Somebody just shot way out of the screen. Logano. Reddick's got to
Let's go, boys. About to be another caution, bitch.
Chance that could bring out another caution because he's going to have to go all the way around the racetrack. There's nowhere else to get off.
Caution.
From there. This pit road entry. Oh, he's going to go around. Wow. That's a pretty heads-up move. I don't know. Can you do that, Larry?
Nope. Caution, bitch.
I mean, I don't know if you do it or not. You did it. That's right.
I think it was smart on his part. Honestly, I believe NASCAR is okay with what he just did there.
I don't think I've ever can remember back somebody doing that, but that's a heads-up play.
Well, saved the caution flag, and it got him off track out of the way.
Yeah, it's saved. I bet he gets penalized for what he did right there. I mean, you cut 90% of the racetrack off.
There's the helm.
Yeah, but he already had the flat tire getting down into that.
Oh, that's a roller.
Top of the hill in 7.
It's going again. And Kyle Busch is within a car line. Oh, Martin Truex at turn 11.
Now, this is getting interesting. We haven't seen anybody. Truex has been great on the short run, but we haven't seen these two cars together on equal tires. That's pretty impressive to see. Kyle close that in.
That's a good point right there. Eyes forward. Do not get in that mirror. Get to looking in that mirror, trying to wonder what he's doing. How is he catching me? That's when you start making mistakes. One slip up, Kyle Busch is around you.
Well, and if I'm Kyle, I'm going to push it as hard as I can, trying to get in front of Martin. And if I use up too much tire, who cares? It's over. We'll move on.
You're trying to force him in.
Absolutely. I'm Truex, the opposite of that. I'm trying to be as smooth as I can and just save as much as I can for later in the race here.
He's trying to force Martin Truex to make a mistake. You've raced against this guy.
He's pretty solid, Mike.
He's pretty solid, yes. Kyle Busch's crew chief Randall Burnett leads all crew chiefs with 6 wins over the last 34 races. Won twice on road courses last year with Tyler Reddick.
Well, and when we talked to Kyle Busch,
Josh Bilicki.
When we talked to Kyle Busch, Mike, in the pre-race show, he said the weakness of this 8-car team was the short tracks, and it's the same rules package that we have here. This has got to make you feel really good. They already had 3 wins this year, and to be able to close it out today with another solid run, got to be a good feeling for all those 18 guys.
Kyle Busch was almost a half a second faster than that last lap. Truex matched his speed there. Truex back to the fastest car, got away from him a little bit.
Elliott and Logano passed Blaney. He's back to 5th here.
Yeah, Blaney has been at the back all day. He had that speeding penalty early in the race. This guy, he's hit a home run in the last 15 minutes.
Okay, went a lap down. His average running position today, 26th. And here he is up in the top 5. 11 to go. Martin Truex, Kyle Busch. Let's take you one final time side by side. Well, it's not. Eric Jones around. Top of the hill, 3A. Fires it up.
And that's a blind corner.
That's a damn penalty. That should be a fucking caution right there.
That was lucky, unscathed.
And he may coast off the track here. We'll see.
And he's just trying to get
Oh,
restarted
shit.
here when he spun out the engine side and trying to get it fired back up. I can tell you that the 19 does not want to see a caution because he doesn't want to have to race Kyle Busch on a restart. We saw Kyle Busch last week just do an amazing job on all of those restarts in Gateway. He was able to nail all of those. And I want to say, Clint, he's hanging with the 19 much better than we've seen anybody do all day long. Truex a couple of tenths quicker, but one slip up, Kyle Busch will be there again.
Truex and Busch have had 10 1-2 finishes, including Martin's last win here in 2019. Now, about that side-by-side break, we'll take one more here with 10 to go.
That's my team out there.
If our network goes down, lives at stake.
Our comms have to work.
Or the mission won't.
That's why we partner with Verizon Frontline, the network that truly prioritizes first responders.
So we don't worry about getting through.
Y'all don't forget to hit the subscribe button, folks.
Out here, reliability is
YouTube
everything.
land.
Extreme or routine? Verizon Frontline delivers.
The #1 network choice in public safety. It's your mission. It's your Verizon.
Look at these seats. They great.
Yeah, kind of thought I had the aisle, but...
Hot nuts, popcorn, bundle and
Hot nuts and popcorn and savings. Just like bundling your home car with Geico.
Yeah, in fact, hot nuts are like home insurance.
I get it. The Gecko explained it pretty clearly.
Whoa!
I know you.
Yeah, hi.
Guy, the guy who helped me bundle my home and car is great.
Thanks, mate. I appreciate it.
Probably thought you were somebody else.
Okay.
See how much you could save by bundling with Geico.
Saturday, it's baseball night in America on Fox. Stanton and the Yankees take on Devers and the rival Red Sox. Or Randy Arozarena and the Rays battle Juan Soto and the Padres. It's baseball night in America, Saturday at 7 Eastern on Fox.
Real pros, real football for real fans. Philadelphia, New Jersey, next on Fox.
The Subway Series is taking your favorites to the next level. Hold on, Chuck. You can't beat the Italian B&T. You can with double cheese and MVP vinaigrette. Double cheese, yes, and yes. Man, you crazy. Try the refresh favorites at Subway today.
And it goes.
And now is when the future is written in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series.
8 laps to go. Martin Truex has pulled out a bit of a lead on Kyle Busch now, 1.2 seconds.
If Chase can't win, hope
And
Truex
Chase
wins.
is about to have some company.
Y'all hit that subscribe button. Like
Special.
y'all fine.
Larry, how about a final look at the trends of the season here?
Yeah, Mike, since we're doing something different here, and what I mean by that, we're not throwing the caution for the stagehands. I just decided to look at the first 15 races of 2023. And in those 15 races, the final caution came with 10 or fewer laps to go. We've had 7 overtime finishes this year, and the final lead change in these 15 races came with 10 or fewer laps to go. In basically half of them, 7 races.
Well, Larry, Kyle Busch is cheering for you. I can tell you that right now. That's all playing in his favor.
Well, I'd say there's about 35 drivers cheering for me.
36. Got my name in the list.
All right, Christopher Bell just made the move on Ryan Blaney down in turn 11. And that is for 6th spot. Busher ahead of them. Blaney with Allmendinger. Now, Tyler Reddick and the strange path of Tyler. On further review, he is going to do a pass-through penalty down the
Good, he needs to.
Even though they went backwards, reverse direction,
You know when you stumble Larry Mack, that was something. Well, I mean, all right, let's think about this. You said it. There's a long ways around there. He made. I'm going to tell you, he made the right decision. If he would have kept going around there, we would have probably been under caution, and who knows what's going to happen. So caution, another one in 7.
And that's one of those situations, guys, where you stay out, right? You're not on as good of tires. You're doing everything you can to hold those guys up. They get tired of it. He gets down to the end of the race. There's no give. It's all take.
He was running 6. Blaney. Oh, Allmendinger slides in there.
I think Allmendinger was going to wreck if he didn't get out of the way right there. You see a little
He tried to
accordion
cross
effect.
back over behind Allmendinger, and McDowell got the back of him.
Here it is from Kevin Harvick's view on the phone onboard camera.
Yeah, it all started with Allmendinger, just like we said, down in there really hard. He tried to cross back over and get in line. McDowell was there, got in the rear of him. That's unfortunate. That's a big knock for Ryan Blaney. Got everything going. Things were finally trending his way after a tough day. Unfortunately, he gets turned around.
Denny Hamlin checked and released the infield care center. He's the only car out of the race. Bubba be next. To go and only 3 laps, not on the lead lap. And Ryan's rough day continues.
He's ready for the all
6
weekend.
to 22nd. Now we're even worse than that.
Well, when you spin out like that, your tires get hot. Then you have even less grip. You see right here, Chase Briscoe turns him around right here in turn 2.
I'm on fire right now.
Chase might have had a little help from Daniel Suarez.
Well, maybe so.
But I'm going to tell you right now, there's flames coming out of my helmet inside that race car. That is the ultimate knock at the end of a long race. Finally got yourself battled back, got some light at the end of the tunnel. Poof. Blows up in your
Well,
face.
at least Ryan Blaney's got a win in his pocket, that Coca-Cola 600, and he's not like Chase Elliott and others trying to fight to get their one win ticket in the playoffs right now.
Yeah, that's a great win. They had an incredible run a few weeks ago and locked in now.
I wouldn't stand in front of Ryan Blaney on his march back to the truck and try to tell him that little silver lining tip.
No. Absolutely not. Our Truex picked up a win here 10 years ago. MWR.
I'll tell you what, anybody could win one of those NWR cars back in the day. It's incredible how fast they were.
Yeah,
You're talking to Boyer? I know you're talking directly to Boyer.
I was talking directly to Clint.
apparently nobody can win. And what number was that? Number 1? No, that was a good time. It really was. We got on to something, Brian Patty and myself. We went to VIR, went and did a test there, and I knew when we left there, I said, buddy, these guys are in trouble. We went on to win that race, and Truex took the exact same setup and went and won in 2013. He's never looked back since.
Hey, Clint, your whole career, we talk about Truex being good at saving tires. That was your thing. You were so good at a place like Richmond, those tracks that you had to save tire and then really discipline yourself. And this place kind of plays into your wheelhouse, being somewhere that you had to manage your car a little bit better.
It was always a fun racetrack, challenging.
All right, Truex the leader, Busch a second and a half back, Logano 6 seconds back, Chris Buescher 9 seconds back is at the front of this next pack, and he's pulling away from them. Here comes Buescher, having a great day, 9 seconds back. He has about 1 second cushion on Chase Elliott, who has no cushion at all.
Well, Chase Elliott's in the same position that Blaney was in just a second ago. He's on the older tires. He's done a little better job hanging on. Maybe had a little better car than Blaney did. But with this last 1 laps, it's going to be tough for him to hang on. No, those guys have better tires.
Right behind him, Christopher Bell.
And then you got the Hummendinger bouncing back again. He's been down and out, up and down, all around.
Hummendinger in 7th. Michael McDowell, after that pit stop miscue, losing the right front lug nut. He's in 7th place, or 8th place.
Well, and he's done a great job of hanging on and not imploding with that bad pit stop. Kyle Larson was someone that we thought yesterday had the best 5-lap, 10-lap average. Looked like he drove to the front early on, but he hasn't been the name we expected from him.
Ross Chastain's had a pretty quiet day, hanging on to a top 10 spot here. And the number 1, and Kevin Harvick in his final Sonoma appearance in 11th.
Yeah, struggled just a little bit with the Ford car. Hasn't been the day that he hoped for, but he likes this place. We all love it. He's cherishing these last laps on this racetrack.
Behind him, Ricky Stenhouse.
Having a career year, won the Daytona 500, the amount of top 10s this year. He's not a road racer. Has not been a road racer, but top 10 at Coda earlier this year, and you see right now in 12th.
Well, neither is Ryan Brees, but Brees came out here and ran the ARCA race on Friday. Started on the pole and won it, and then has paid off. Brees having a solid day.
After Coda, this next one's the one that surprises me the most. I thought he was going to be the one. If anybody could challenge for a win, I really thought he'd be challenging Reddick for that win. It would be William Byron. Didn't have the best of days yesterday in practice and qualifying. Kind of struggled ever since.
Yeah, Alex Bowman, see right here, they've been really quiet all day long, but they started off the year. He and his new crew chief, Blake Harris, started off the year incredible. They're going to have a decent run today.
Keselowski had a very early pit stop. They're kind of off sequence with everybody for a while. Made his first stop at lap 16. He's in 16th place.
Bubba Wallace starting out right off as soon as they got on the racetrack. He was off of it. He's driving around struggling this weekend for sure. Bubba's been solid, but not here today.
All 5 in the top 5 early in the race. Spent the middle part of the race hanging right around 10th place. Series 18.
Yeah, a little shocking to see him fade like he has in this race. I mean, yeah, as you mentioned at the beginning, I mean, it looked like he had a car that could contend to win as the race went on, but he's lost some track position and is fading back. You see an 18th now.
19th will be lost to Dillon. Had a little dust up down there in turn 11 earlier in the day. Right smack in the middle of the lead lap cars. And then Corey LaJoy, who for a while had the race's fastest lap since he was eclipsed by Haley. But LaJoy back in the top 20.
See a little bit of tape on that right front fender. That's from he had that massive contact with those tires in turn 11.
There's Justin Haley, who does have the fastest lap of the race. At a minute 18.91. 2 to go for Truex. And the gap pretty constant with Kyle Busch now at 1.8 seconds.
Oh, you see Kyle Busch running a little wide on the exit of turn 10. He's doing all he can to not only try to catch Truex, but you see right there behind him, Eric Jones with that spin earlier.
White flag waves. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
There's no better feeling than when you have a car like Truex does. You have a 3-second lead, you get to take the white flag lap and just savor it, kind of enjoy all of it. Don't have to run it 100%.
He'll hear these words. Just bring it home.
That's right.
Good phrase. And nobody's done it better than him. Man, I'm telling you. Again, I joke, but it's honest. Like he's a boring winner, man. He dominates when he decides to go out there and lead these races. He takes care of business.
You go through it. Go to
It's a
there,
few
my
more
friend.
corners. Down through the S's. Take your time. Huge lead. No mistakes. Nothing. Clean sailing in front of you. Nobody's been off the racetrack. The track is clean.
So our top 10 is going to be half Chevrolets.
My boy's in 5th, so automatic. That's being suspended
But the
for a
one
race.
at the front is Martin Truex.
Welcome back, bro.
For his 33rd career victory. Through turn 12 and Martin masters Sonoma. Martin Truex.
You go, Truex.
For Joe Gibbs Racing and Toyota, it's his 2nd win of the season.
I love him. No, he didn't.
Truex gets his 4th win at Sonoma in his 17th start here. Second only to Jeff Gordon on the all-time win list.
Gordon,
at this
baby,
track.
the best driver in the world.
Man, what a turnaround for Kyle Busch, Joey Logano. Busch, a solid day, another solid day. Big turnaround for Chase Elliott, capitalizing on that. Poor McDowell having a bad pit stop, but these guys, unbelievable. You called it. Called it, buddy.
Well, we called it. You used to my credit later on.
Let's go.
Struggle the last couple weeks for him. I was going to throw that around with the top 10 today.
Now, the one that you look at is Denny Hamlin. That's the one that today really unraveled out from underneath.
Fuck Denny.
Pole sitter, by the way.
Look at the smoke inside the car. That's so awesome.
Well, he's lighting it up for all those
Guys,
guys
hit
at
the
turn
subscribe
7
button,
in the
guys.
chalet up there. Truex, who is 42, just became the oldest NASCAR Cup driver to win on a road course since 45-year-old Tony Stewart beat Truex here on the last lap in 2016. .204th career win for Joe Gibbs Racing.
You go, old
11
Joe.
drivers
Old coach.
scored those wins. 4th win of the year for them.
Coach Joe Gibbs out there, a big smile on his face. These Toyotas that keep getting strong. You start thinking
Was the
about
coach
what's
for the
going on
red
here, right?
skins,
Get it over,
not
turn
the
it over,
Washington
and you
Commanders.
see. Keep an eye on these Toyotas. They are catching the
Fucking
Chevrolets,
snowflakes.
catching that hitter kid in a big way. Tell you what, great shots today. Great crew. Had so much fun with you, Mike. Had a lot of guests. Jamie, all of them. Looking forward to next year bringing Harvick in, but it has been fun. Challenging sometimes bringing a guest out to everybody. This is so much fun to be able to do this week in and week out with this crew. We truly have a great family at Fox, people behind this.
Well, as we told them this morning, this is the most dedicated crew in sports television. What they've been through with rain delays and rain outs, and then get it all together and get it to and then get these pictures on the air for you. The sounds of the voice.
So not really like you, but you didn't really have something wrong with life here at Sonoma. You want to do all the workouts, which really wanted that moment with your team. You know, like that. Yeah, I mean, like it's that celebration you get to have with your whole team.
Yeah, for sure. He's going to burn it down right to them, stop in front of them. No, he just went right by him, Jamie. I won't turn around. I'm going back.
You're making a drive-through for excessive burning.
You know, the only thing I didn't get to do this year is drive that drone.
I would say that was probably
I did get to drive you around though. Love that.
Clint, I think that's because flying a drone is an art, but landing a drone really requires skill.
skill. That's what I was
Not saying
thinking.
anything about landing the drone.
Okay.
Taking care of business. Boss man Johnny Morris, he's going to be happy.